What's going on, guys? If you're new to the channel, welcome. If this is not your first time and you're a returning viewer, welcome back. And if you haven't joined the family, go ahead and subscribe down below to the channel, because the only way the community can grow is if we have followers, right? So let's all follow each other to the top 1% lifestyle. Now, obviously, you can see today I'm in a little bit of a different fit, right? I got my UGG house shoes on, I have my socks over my sweatpants, I have on sweatpants, a hoodie, got my side bag and sunglasses because the sun setting's right in my face. But as you can see, this is not the typical outfit that I would wear, right? It's not one of the business casual fits. I remember in one video I had a bomber jacket, turtleneck, and a chain. I had the turtleneck, the chain, and the blue plaid jacket. I've had the green hoodie, green button-up, jeans, white gym shoes. So you've seen a couple different fits across, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, of different outfits that I've put together that are not maybe, me putting it on for real, but it's styled up beyond just a basic fit, right? And that's really what we're going to talk about today. The video for today is really for the guys who are 17 to 24, and it's showing how to take a basic fit, so whether that's just a shirt and some jeans, and different ideas on how you can style it up, so that way it's not necessarily going to break the bank, but it will show that you have a little bit more style, a little bit more expression about yourself. And if you think about it, style, that catches a lot of girls' attention, right? They're always talking about they want a man who has a clean teeth, a good smile, is attractive, and knows how to dress, hygiene, right? So again, the styling, know how to dress. You can't keep wearing the same 8th grade outfits that you have with the gym shoes and your basketball shorts and you're not playing basketball, right? Like, if you're trying to date the higher caliber of women, you can go on Instagram right now. Go find any Instagram account of a girl who's objectively a 7 or above. She has a fashion sense about her, I guarantee you. And if you look through all the followers that she has or the guys that are in those pictures, I guarantee you they are not wearing gym shoes and basketball shorts in those pictures. They have on fits. So if you're trying to basically be around and interact more with those higher caliber women, you have got to up your style game, right? And style really comes down to two things. One being personal expression, and the other being putting yourself in a socioeconomic class. So for personal expression, you'll see people have Pinterest accounts that they'll pin, all sorts of different styles that you can have. You can be the person who accessorizes. You can be the shoe guy. You can have old money look. You can have streetwear. There's a bunch of different styles that you can do associated with your personal expression and what makes you feel the most confident. Because at the end of the day, a lot of style really comes down to how do you feel the most confident? What makes you feel the best about yourself? Because you know what they say, look good, play good, look good, feel good, right? That's how it works. So that's the first part. Style is personal expression. It's a hobby for a lot of people. The second is how your style is perceived by other people and what socioeconomic classes they put you in. So a socioeconomic class, basically what that is it says, what money do you make? What status of success do you have? There's tiers to it, right? There's the millionaires and the billionaires, and then there's people in poverty. And everybody else falls somewhere in the middle, associated with middle class, upper middle class, lower middle class, low class, etc. There's a whole hierarchy. So here's a perfect example. You see, I don't know, let's say this guy is 6'3", 225, muscular. He's got a black button-down shirt, top 3 buttons are undone, thick Cuban chain, gold, sunglasses, Ray-Bans, fancy watch, suit coat, shoes, designer Louis Vuitton loafers. He's getting into a Rolls Royce. He's got this girl, she's a 10 out of 10. I'm talking about a complete baddie. She's getting in, they're coming out of this $1 million house in a gated community. Now, you're going to assume, based off of all of those different things, this is a rich individual. But again, that's the perception you have for his socioeconomic status. He really could be in a lot of debt, about to lose everything he has, and that girl could be his sister. You have no idea. He could be renting all of those things for a music video, again. But based on the perception, his style, and how he's putting himself together, the image he's creating shows you wealth. It shows you money. It shows you high value, right? Same thing can be said for somebody who walks around in jeans that have cuts or a shirt with paint splatters on it. They could be like, oh, he's a blue-collar worker, carpenter, something like that, gets an old beat-up pickup truck that may not start on the first time. You're like, he's poor and he's broke. Meanwhile, he really could just be someone who lives below his means because he can, and he's got more money than you can even imagine, right? So the real reason I'm making this video for today is not to teach you how to dress to the point where you look like a millionaire, and then once you're tested as a millionaire, that doesn't work for you. what I'm really doing is I'm showing the guys from 17 to 24 how you can take a lot of the clothes that you already have, because let's face it, if you're in high school, if you're in college, you're not getting jobs that are paying a whole bunch of money. You may get some jobs here and there. You work at 7-Eleven, Myers, Jimmy John's, etc. But they're going to pay you, minimum wage, right? It's not going to be that much, and you're not going to have a lot of extra money to spend on a bunch of clothes or to switch out your wardrobe, especially if your style is going to change over time, which it does for everyone. And once you start your career, you have to change for that as well. So what I'm really doing is saying, based on what you probably already have in your wardrobe from high school and college, here's some pieces you can add to that, and you can thrift these. You don't have to spend a whole bunch of money. But these are just some ideas of things that you can add to your already existing just basic essentials in your wardrobe to level it up and make it look like, okay, you know how to style a little bit, right? So it's springtime, so I'm gonna take the basic t-shirt jean combination. We're gonna throw some different things on top of it and show how you can wear the clothes instead of the clothes wearing you, right? So with that being said, let's get into the video. All right, this first pair of pants are my PacSun Stretch Slim light blue washed jeans, and I really like these because they really are elastic. You can see here they have nice stretch, and so you can pretty much do anything from jump and run to hit your gritty in these. And again, for your jeans, I really do feel like you should spend the bulk of your money because you're going to use them a lot. Next up, we have these Kenneth Cole navy blue chinos. Now, these are great because you can dress them up. So for my internships, I love to wear these, and I have them in multiple different colors, again, with a lot of the same stylistic fit. But also when I'm going to class during the school year, I'll sometimes put on a hoodie and a bomber jacket, and it's a way to have a classier fit, but not necessarily, you're not wearing a three-piece suit to class, right? So these are a great addition. These are my jogger styled cargo pants, so they're a little shorter because you can't put clothes in the dryer on high heat and not expect them to shrink. But typically I would wear these with a high top sneaker or a boot anyway, so that kind of helps hide the fact that these have shrunk a little bit. You can see they have pockets there, pockets for your hands. It's pretty good. Now, this is the basic beginner's fit, right? You have your jeans, you have your black t-shirt. People in 6th grade, 5th grade, 7th grade, everybody's worn this before. It's a very basic put together look, right? The whole thing costs maybe $50 with 80% of the cost going to the jeans. The t-shirt is from Hanes. You can get it at anywhere. Now, here's how we'd style this up, right? You'd get the Addidas Side Bag and those sunglasses that I saw that you just put on for the stylistic effect. And then for jewelry, I have that gold chain and the silver watch. So what this does is it adds a little bit of interest to the pieces, right? So you go from having just a basic fit to now there's a little bit more eye candy associated with the whole outfit. And this is a great fit that I would wear for, fairs. If you're going, well, not this year, but in past years, going to Miami for spring break, this is a great fit. It'll keep you relatively cool. It's still stylish, and you can show off the gains with your push-ups. And usually I would wear, again, like you just saw, those white leather gym shoes by Vince Camuto. I put these on, and then if it gets colder, especially with the springtime or when the sun goes down, throwing on this black bomber jacket from Old Navy. Again, a really great addition. And now you can see how by adding layers, jackets, shoes, accessories, we've taken what was just a pair of jeans and a t-shirt and made an outfit out of it, right? And by keeping them all in the same color family, it's basic. Now, this is one of the last approaches I typically use, which is having this button-down short sleeve cotton t-shirt, and you can get them in pretty much any earth tone. And this one's too short. It should hang down to your crotch, but you can wear this with a t-shirt underneath. Or another addition I usually like to do, this more in the summer, you can see here actually, is with a tank top. And you can use a black tank top, gray tank top, white tank top. It doesn't really matter. Definitely more of a festival fair beach walk around look. But what it is it's different, honestly. It's something that is typical. It's not typical of just the black t-shirt and the jeans. It adds a little bit of flair, a little bit of personal expression, and it's a little classier. It's definitely good for if you had a lunch date or you're going to meet up with some friends, go to a museum, but it doesn't just necessarily look like a basic t-shirt and jeans. So these are a couple ideas associated with some stuff you can do.
Always been a status symbol.